Good morning, welcome to day 12 of the Vego Way. Day 12, that's amazing. So you're nearly in 2 weeks. Once you get past the 2 weeks mark, just one more week to go and you've completed 3 weeks. But there is a secret week at the end where you have to fend for yourself. So I hope you're feeling really good today. By now, most of you, if you're following this diet correctly, you should be getting some good results with your keto sticks. You should have at least had a couple by now where you have been in ketosis. If you're not getting any results with your keto sticks, I would suggest having a detailed look at your macros of what you're eating. So have a look to see if you're hitting your protein mark. So it's really important that you eat enough protein. If you're too low or if you're too high, that could kick you out of ketosis. Now there is a 10-gram margin, so you can kind of go within or above that by 10 grams, but if you're massively too low or you're massively too high, then you're probably going to be feeling hungry more and you're not going to be in ketosis because the body, it kind of, I don't understand the science of it totally, but it changes your glycogen stores into glucose because it's in this weird starvation mode. So getting enough protein stops that from happening. So make sure you're hitting. That's one reason why you might not be in ketosis. Another reason is you're not eating enough fat. It's really hard to eat enough fat on this diet. All of the recipes I've shown you have a lot of fat in. If you're not reaching your fat quota before the end of the day, you need to have the foresight to see that earlier on and make a keto coffee or something like that. So make sure you're hitting your fat margins. And also, the biggest thing could be that you're eating too many carbs. If you follow my recipes and the carbs are too high for you, maybe I'm 6'1", maybe you're 5'4", and I exercise every day. Maybe you exercise 5 days a week. Maybe you don't exercise every day. So in that case, you need to be eating less protein, less fat, less everything, and having less calories in the day. So it's worth using that macronutrient calculator I told you about right at the beginning, and readjusting your goal to make sure you aren't eating too much. As I did say at the beginning, it's individual for each person, so that could be another reason. But yeah, so those 3 reasons: fat, carbohydrates, and protein. Make sure you're hitting those right. But I'm sure that nearly everybody is in ketosis by now, and if you are, congratulations. And I'm sure that you're feeling really good from it. To avoid any unwanted symptoms, keep up with your electrolyte drinks, keep up with your vitamins, and supplement all of your electrolytes, sodium, potassium, and magnesium. I don't get this so much anymore, but one symptom I used to get, which would tell me that I'm in ketosis, was what felt like heart palpitations. And I had this at the beginning for a few months, and it wasn't really very nice, and I thought it was something completely unrelated. I went to the doctor about it, and I told them I was on a ketogenic diet, and they said that they couldn't sense a palpitation or anything like that, and it carried on happening. So I had an ECG, and I had a 24-hour ECG, and they said that it wasn't a regular heartbeat or anything. It was actually the fact that I have a normal heartbeat, but I have an extra one. And it's very common. Lots of people have it, and it can sometimes people don't feel it, but for some reason I could feel it. And really strangely, I only noticed that happening when I'm in a ketogenic diet. I don't know if it's because I'm more sensitive to it or what, but yeah. So that's worn off as time's gone on. I don't get that anymore, but I just think it could be related to the fact that at the beginning, a ketogenic diet can release more cortisol into your system, which cortisol is a stress hormone, so you could be feeling a bit more anxious. It's why your hormones and what are they called, enzymes are sorting themselves out. So if you do feel that, it's very common. Don't worry about it. If it does become worrying, go to the doctor, get it checked out. Any symptoms that you're unsure of, but you're enjoying the diet, but you're getting some unwanted symptoms, just go to the doctor. But they're very rare. That's the only main symptom I've had, and like I said, I don't have it anymore. But yeah, so that's my little lecture over for this morning. I'm very talkative for 7 in the morning. And yeah, I think I'm giving up coffee from today, so hopefully my videos will not be grumpy all this week. So we'll see how far that goes. I'm not very good at giving up coffee. Anyway, so welcome again to day 12, and today this morning I'm going to be making myself a smoothie. I've shown you 3 smoothies now, so it's going to be one of the same. I won't show it to you again. You can make the same or something else. For lunchtime, I've got a lot of work to do today. Excuse me. A lot of work to do today, so I'm going to be having leftover Vego chili for lunch because it was so yummy. I hope you enjoyed it. It was so spicy and so nice last night. So there's loads left, so I'm going to be having that again. And for dinner tonight, we're going to be having Vego pizza again, but pizza and chips. Yum yum. So pizza and sweet chips. And I'm going to be cooking that in a little bit of a different way. The base is going to be the same, but I'm going to be cooking the toppings in a bit of a different way. And we've got a bit of vegan cheese to put on it. So I'll be going through that with you later. So have a great day. Have a great start to your morning, Saturday morning. Enjoy your weekend, and celebrate the fact that you are in ketosis. It's amazing. And leave comments below and share your stories with me. I can't wait to hear about it, and I'm really proud of you guys. So I'll see you later on. Oh, and one last thing. I'm going to be making I'm going to be attempting to make some chia puddings with you, some other puddings. I've still got brownies left, but I'm making chia puddings. What? I did say it's a pudding week, so that you can have sweet things on this diet. Have a great morning, and I shall see you later. Bye. Hello, good afternoon. It looks like the evening, but it is the afternoon. It's just really dark this time of year. But as promised, we're going to be making some chia seed puddings. Now these are really, really easy to make and really simple, but you just have to be patient with them afterwards and put them in the fridge. So we're going to be making chocolate and berry chia seed puddings, and they're going to be yum, yum, yum. So let's get started. So in this recipe, we're going to have chia seeds, some coconut milk, and some cocoa powder, and some summer fruits from Aldi, and some sweetener. So the first thing we're going to do is open up the coconut milk, and probably going to have to stick it in a bowl and microwave it or heat it up, because this time of year it's just solid. I'm sure you know, the warmer it is, the more liquid coconut oil or coconut milk is. So just going to pop that in there. It is pretty liquid, but I'm just going to, I don't like using a microwave, but I'm just going to give it a quick whiz to make it more liquidy. So that is loads more liquidy now. It's going to mix much better. So into this we are going to put 3 sachets of, not the actual sachet, 3 sachets of sweetener, which would be the 5 grams each of 15 grams of sweetener. Oh, and I forgot, I'm going to have to defrost a bit of this as well, the summer fruits. So it's 100 grams of summer fruits, and that's going to be 25 grams per pudding for making 4 puddings. And actually we don't need to heat them up. What you just want to do is divide them equally at the bottom of these. So because we're going to sit these in the fridge for a bit, so they will set and defrost, and they will be lovely. If you want to make sure that they aren't, you could just again, microwave them really quickly. So while we're doing that, we're going to put 8 tablespoons of chia seeds. Actually, first 8 tablespoons, and I think 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. And now we'll get the mixer and mix it all together. So all we have to do now is just get the other things out of the microwave and pour them in. And ta-da! Done. We have our chia puddings. All we need to do now with these is put them into the fridge overnight or just for hours, for a long time, until they're set, and then you can eat them. Yum yum yum. Okay, so I'm just going to pop these into the fridge at the back there. And let them set. And I shall let the brownie guard them. See, still left with brownie, yum yum. And that is them done. So it's now 4:30, and I'm probably going to leave it until about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock to see what they're like. It says overnight in all the other recipes that I read, but we'll see. So if you just made those two, I hope you enjoyed making them. They're so easy. We've done that in under 10 minutes. Minimal mess. So well done. And I hope you enjoy them. And you can do anything with these. Put any flavourings or different combinations and just let me know how it goes, really. Like, just experiment and have fun. That's what you're here for. Have fun with food. So, yeah, enjoy. I will see you later on for pizza and chips. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, pizza and chips. That's what I said. See ya. Good evening. Okay, so tonight we are going to be making vegan pizza and chips. So I've got some sweet chips like we've done before, and they're in the oven. So 400 grams of sweet chips, and we're going to be making a vegan pizza like we did the other day. But it's going to have a few different toppings on. Mainly one of them being this. Vegan cheese, and it's half a pizza because I'm making it for me and Mark, so he's having normal chips and I'm having sweet chips with half a pizza. This is Violife vegan cheese. Now you might not want to use this because it's kind of higher in carbs, but it's nice to have that like cheese experience. Just be careful with it if you do use it. Okay, let's get started. So it's very similar to last time. We have a nice dough ball, and you'll leave it for 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes for it to expand, to absorb all the moisture, and to really bond. Put that to one side. And while you're waiting for that to expand, you can get on with the toppings. We're going to want to get ready. To get the sauce ready, so we're going to be doing a mixture of some tomato puree and some passata. Put some herbs in there with it. So I'm going to put in about, let's see, so 50 grams of tomato puree mixed with we didn't use passata last time because I don't think I had any. I think we used a little bit. So and mixed with 100 grams of passata. Passata. Some basil in there, about a teaspoon. Bit of garlic, of course. A bit of paprika, make it really tomatoey. And a bit of salt. Now with the rest of the toppings, we really want to slice them as thin as we can. Right, so we've got peppers, tomato, oh, and we're going to have olives on there too. So don't forget the olives. Oh, there's water. And if you're wondering why I've got this, I accidentally sliced my finger with this twice. There and there. I don't know how I did that, so let's hope I didn't do it a third time. There we go. Excelente. Right, now we're going to grate this. I love this stuff. Okay, I don't think that's enough cheese, so we're going to be using some more. I have permission. Put that on there. There we go, that's plenty. And this is the stuff that we're using. Biolife. It's really good, but it is quite high in carbs, so you've got to be careful. 30 grams is 6.3 carbs. It's about 5, but it's just nice to have a treat every now and then, isn't it? Okay, now we've got our toppings ready, so we are going to roll out our pastry. Look at that, interesting pizza. So let's put on all of this. On. And this time I'm going to do it a bit different. I'm going to break everything up so that when they're not big pieces, and they should cook easier and better. completely forgot. Here's an onion. Okay, we're going to be putting half an onion on there. We can put the cheese on. Oh, one thing first, don't forget to put the a little bit of the olive oil on to help everything cook. And cheese. Minutes in the oven, instantly. Okay, I've just taken out of the oven and it does look alright, even though I missed one step, which was part baking it. But that will speed up the whole process if they need it. And here are the sweet chips, same amount as last time, to the ground. We're going to give the chips a real chip flavour, put a bit of vinegar on. Let's sort out the pizza. That's a bit sloppy underneath. Oh dear. I think I'm going to put that in for a bit longer. Yeah. Help it bake underneath. By taking it off the tray and putting it straight onto the rack, but it's got the parchment paper which acts as a thingamajig, and hopefully that will help the bottom harden up. There's always a way around these things. I've got the pizza out of the oven and it seems to be salvageable. Yeah. Whee. So it just had to cook for a lot longer and I had to take it off of the pan to actually cook. Success, kind of. Okay, so that was a hard slog, but it has turned out okay. Yum yum yum. I've already eaten my chips because they're ready ages ago. Oops. So if you managed to make that and you didn't make a mistake like I did, then well done. And if you did make a mistake like I did and you saved it, then well done too. So we're coming up to the end of today, so well done for getting to the end of another day of the Vego way. You've done really well. You should be proud of yourself. I hope you've had an inventive day of making lots of lovely things. And remember to try your chia puddings later. I forgot to show you. Let's have a look. Your chia puddings, they should have set like this. Look, ta-da! Completely set. They smell nice and you've got that nice berries. And I might have one later or I might save it for tomorrow, but well done on those too. It is possible. So I will see you tomorrow for day 13 of the Vego way, and well done Vegonians. Eat clean and eat green.